That was the scene in Cheney this afternoon, and what a scene it was. The Idaho Vandals defeated rival Eastern Washington for the second straight season. Now we're going to send it over to sports director Julian Minensone, who tells us how the Vandals were able to come away with the victory for the second straight year.
The red belongs to the gold and black. Idaho defeats Eastern Washington 44-36 for their first win in Cheney since 1994. That's now back-to-back ranked wins for the Vandals. Idaho won last year's matchup, so Eastern Washington was looking to return the favor without starting quarterback Keikoa Viceparis, who is scratched from the start due to an injury. Vandals had the run game going all day long. Anthony Woods punches it in for the score. More from him later. Well, even without their starting QB, the Eagles fought hard. Michael Wortham takes the direct snap, and watch this. Wortham bouncing off defenders left and right before breaking for pay dirt. These teams went back and forth for pretty much the entire first half. Here is Idaho with the answer before the halftime break. It's Woods again as we go into halftime tied at 21 after the touchdown. Eastern fought back in the second half. Backup quarterback Jared Taylor had those puppies moving. Taylor gives the Eagles the lead, but Eastern Washington had no answer for Woods. Woods had a career-high 5 touchdowns for 183 yards. The Vandals run all the way back to Moscow with the 44-36 win. Woods says his performance was just another day at the office.
I'm used to getting the ball in my hand a lot, so, I would say it's regular. I just try to make plays every chance I get.
That's a fine of a game that you'll have to see a college football player have. I thought everyone, tight ends, O-line, I thought it was our O-line's best game. It was good to see, and it was good to get those timely stops. But we could play better, so we got to keep getting better. That's our goal this week.
Idaho now hits the road once again to take on Cal Poly. Kickoff is just after 5 o'clock next Saturday, and we'll have coverage of that one for you right here on 4 News Now. But for now, I'm going to send it over to Alex Crescenti, who has more on the Eastern Washington Eagles and how they feel about today's tough loss.
With quarterback Keikoa Viceparis getting scratched late in the week with an upper body injury, Eastern Washington knew this was going to be a shootout against the Idaho Vandals as the QB responsibilities fell to Jared Taylor. But he did not miss a beat, throwing for nearly 100 yards and a touchdown, but it was on the ground where he was most dangerous, going for 130 yards and 2 scores to keep the Eagles in this game late. But after a strong first half, Eastern simply wasn't able to keep up with the firepower of the Vandals.
Well, that's what it's going to be in the Big Sky with good teams. It's going to be back and forth, and you got to hold on to your hat a little bit. You got to play defense. You got to be opportunistic, and we just I go out and say we weren't opportunistic in the second half. I felt like we were at times in the first half. Second half, we didn't do ourselves any favors.
Up till the end, we all thought we had a chance. We all kept battling. We all didn't stop believing. We entered the game thinking we were going to win the game. You could feel it, At halftime, it was an even score. Whole locker room had all the confidence in the world, so we came out and just came up a little short at the end. Our whole team thinks we should have beat that team. We should have won today, and we didn't. So learn from it, and, yeah, we'll get better.
Now, it took a lot of effort for Eastern to simply get back to 500 before this game, as those dreams of a playoff are fading fast as they enter their bye week. Reporting in Cheney tonight, I'm Alex Crescenti, 4 News Now Sports.